This is Rob Tubbett for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted as always to be joined by the Haymaker, David Haye, in the immediate aftermath of Derek Chisora's stoppage win over David Price. That was some night tonight, David.
It was a hell of a night. Great card from start to finish. All the fights were very exciting. And my man Derek pulled it out once again. You know, people were worried, oh, can he get past the jab? Yes. Has he got the engine to push a big man off? Yes. You know, is he going to get caught with a jab coming in? No. He's doing all the things that, you know, I hoped he could do. The things I thought he could do if he put the work in the gym, he's doing, and it's really nice to see. You know, Steve Broughton, his coach, you know, really wanted him to get into range without taking any punishment, and that worked a treat today. He wasn't taking anything. You know, I think there's one uppercut at the end of the third round, but other than that, it was pretty much a clean sweep. You know, he hurt Price on a number of occasions. He put the pace right on him from the purse bell, and he's going to be better next time. He wants to be lighter. He said to me afterwards, I think it's 119 kilos. I think he wants to come down to around 115, 116 kilos. I think he wants to be a bit lighter. So, fantastic. That's what I've been saying to you for a little while. Nice that now that he's come to that realization, he'll do it. And Derek's the type of guy that only until he's ready to do something does it get done. And fortunately, he's been able to get the wins whilst, you know, learning his lessons. And, you know, he learned a couple of lessons today whilst winning in a very positive fashion. And that, for me, is the sign of someone who's on the up and someone who's got a lot more to give.
Derek's, I mean, it's obvious from looking at his career, he'll fight anybody, anytime, but who would you like to see him fight next? Obviously, Alexander Usyk is a name we mentioned.
I like Usyk. I like the Usyk fight. I like the fact he's the undisputed cruiserweight champion. I like the fact he's the WBO mandatory. That means a hell of a lot in the current climate in the heavyweight division. You know, if that fight can be made with Derek and Usyk, it's a fan-friendly fight. You know, Usyk is a very slick fighter, great amateur, one of the best cruiserweights ever. Stepping up to the heavyweights, does he have the firepower to keep a Derek Chisora off of him? I don't think he does. And I'm positive that if Derek, you know, gets himself into even better shape than he was tonight, I think he could really cause an upset.
How was that? I mean, a lot was made of obviously the training situation coming into the fight. How was it in the build up to the fight and then on the night tonight?
It was fantastic. His training went smooth. It went very smooth. Outside, because we didn't announce Steve Broughton until the fight week, people thought that his training camp was in shambles and it was in disarray. But that it couldn't have been further from the truth. For me, this was his best training camp by a long shot. You know, he did more sessions. He sparred more. The intensity in sparring was better than it's ever been. His weight training was great. Ruben Tabarez really whipped him into great shape in terms of strength and conditioning. All the boys at London Shoot Fighters, he was breaking all kinds of records on the Versa climber, on the skier. He's been doing on the Ryan machine. He's been absolutely smashing it, and it's because of the accumulation of sessions he's done over the last year. It's not just something you get in one training camp. It's something that builds slowly but surely over the years. And I think, you know, in 3 or 4 months, Derek's going to be even better than he is today. He'll definitely look better, and I'm positive the next fight is going to be a big one, and it's going to be someone who's going to obviously bring the best out in Derek.
Moving on to Josh Taylor versus Regis Prograis. Obviously, Josh Taylor was a stablemate of yours once upon a time. Could you have ever envisioned that when you were in camp with him, he'd end up as the unified champion of the world, Ring Magazine, Ali Trophy after, 16 fights?
Yes, 100%. And go back to some of my interviews a few years back, and I was saying the same thing. I was like, this guy is a superstar. This guy has it all. I've watched him up close in training, sparring, watched his fights live. He's got that special something. And you saw it here tonight, you know, when the going got tough, he just kept on pressing, you know, even when he had one eye, he just kept going. He really put it on the line tonight and gave everybody a fantastic night of boxing. And he deserves that Ring Magazine belt and the Ali Trophy and all the belts that he finds himself with. You know, it's a very proud moment for him and his family and his team. And it's nice to have an undisputed number one from Britain.
Thinking of the other corner, Regis Prograis obviously came up short tonight. How impressed were you with his performance, and what do you think he needs to do to come again?
I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was magnificent. Everybody, you know, I'd seen a lot more of Josh Taylor prior to the fight, but I'm a massive fan of Prograis after the fight, way more. You know, I'd seen obviously the clips of him in a few of his earlier fights, but I didn't know he was that good. You know, for him to push Taylor right to the wall, it was a close fight. You know, I had it very close, but yeah, both fighters have got a bright future, very bright future, and these guys could fight each other again. You know, give it a year, you know, let them fight again. You know, it was so entertaining, so exciting, but you know, so glad that Josh got the nod and won the fight. You know, it's a proud moment for him, and he'll go down in boxing history. It's an amazing thing.
Okay, well, David Haye, thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Always a pleasure. See you in Vegas next week.
Maybe I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Cheers, mate.